lose. Right now, I'm off my own and I'm at the crib. It's this nudie.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distraction. A great way to finish the week. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Oh, wow!
I'd say big time finish with Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. High-quality look as he sinks it.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Basket counts. So it's Oklahoma City now. Now Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots from 12. Hardenstein passes to Holmgren. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Sinks it from distance.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Of course, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draw.
Oh, throw it
Look
down!
Out.
Can you say elevation?
Well, how about that length and explosiveness? Miles Turner in style.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Holmgren. The 11-footer, and that one's good. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket of the game. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Turner passes to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Dort. Now here's Williams. Now Holmgren from outside the arc. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. There's Nesmith with the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And Turner with the block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. And he gets the bucket. Nesmith's got 7.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nesmith covering. Shot clock at 6. Dort a screen on Turner. Williams from long range. Siakam pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Really left him alone that time. 10 points for him.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace is checked in. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 13. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Indiana's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And Wallace, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Turner for three. Another three for Indiana.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And then Turner with the dunk.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Here's Williams. He's got 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Wallace. That three's off the mark. Pacers leading by 19. And here's Siakam for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Siakam's got 6 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Indiana in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Bill. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams, and it's Wallace in at the 2 spot.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Now the Pacers on the move. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Halliburton. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Wallace. And the 3 off target. Pacers leading by 20. Here's Walker. Oh, hey! How about that?
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
McConnell from outside fires in the triple.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai, creating a bucket? Woo, 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 woo.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Matherin's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Indiana with some changes. Turner comes in for Walker, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Toppin, and stolen by Hartenstein. In transition, here they come. Oh, and Turner with a block. Halliburton on the wing. And the dunk by Halliburton.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Turner with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the shot goes down. He's got 9.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Boy, always ready to play up-tempo basketball. Tyrese Halliburton stops on the pull-up. That is nice.
Wiggins for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Unloads. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And some changes here for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. Nesmith comes in for Matherin. And it's Shepard in for Nembhard. A deep 3. Halliburton misses. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Pacers with a rebound. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Stripped away. Nesmith on the wing. Lets the 3 fly, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Dort outside. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Here's Dort. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dort's got 5 points.
This guy is as strong as they come. Lou Dort is a menace on the window.
He buries it from 3.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Turner against Hartenstein. And the shot's good. 11 points in the game.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Outside, Williams. Lets it go from 11. Drained it for 2 points. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Halliburton for 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Halliburton's got 25 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Back to Hartenstein. Williams on the wing. Neesmith covering. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Substitution on the court.
With 4 on the clock. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. Williams with it. He's got 9. Dort for 3. On target from range. So Dort's got 8.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Pure from 3-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Here's Halliburton. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Turner with it. Hartenstein covering. Fades and shoots. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
Right side, Neesmith. Shoots over Hartenstein. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Neesmith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Nembhard. A again, Indiana.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Yep, that one goes. Halliburton's got 35 in the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Off target from three-point range. Indiana has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Halliburton misses. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Nesmith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Nesmith's got 22. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Dort. Here's Williams. The rebound by Nembhard. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds now from deep three-point land. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Williams into the lane. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
A nice shot by Halliburton. 24 seconds left in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Halliburton. There's the 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's Indiana, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More in. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. Count it.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
To the wing on the left. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. And the Thunder shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Toppin with a double team. Williams passes to Caruso. And the three-pointer goes. Caruso's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Matherin. The kick out to Walker. Wiggins with a steal. That's tipped. And here's Caruso outside. drops in the three. Caruso's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, probably could have gone strong to the hoop, but with the D out of position on the break, I like his decision to take the three.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. For 3, Matherin nails it from 3.
Yeah, his mechanics are so consistent. It helps Matherin stay in rhythm on jumpers with a hand in his face.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Indiana with a rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Here's Matherin. Again, Indiana.
And you gotta be right up on Matherin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and another miss by Oklahoma City.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Toppin, good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
If you bring a double at this level, it can lead to some easy hoops.
Here's Walker. Oh, big finish.
Oh, did you see that? This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
The Thunder have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Wallace outside. Three-pointer, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Caruso. Misses in close. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. They grab their own miss. Pass to Shepard. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker pulls down the board. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. And he recovers it. Matherin. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
It's Matherin with a drive. Yep, count it.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Matherin.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game. And this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
That jump shot is going to be key for Walker in his career, especially with how physical a player he is.
Free throw good, Walker.
Walker. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Oklahoma City has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Williams' shot is good.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Connects from downtown. Toppin's got 7 now in this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Halliburton.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And it's Holmgren missing. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Indiana. Toppin finds McConnell. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Matherin. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Sinks the tray.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's McConnell. Jacks up a three. And count it.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You